Hi, my name is Cody Moncure, insurance advisor with Hotaling Insurance Services. As you may or may not know, November is Long-Term Care Awareness Month, which happens to be today's Hotaling Highlight. So what is long-term care insurance and what qualifies for a claim? I'm being able to do 2 out of 6 activities of daily living. That's one way to qualify, and or having a cognitive impairment, things like Alzheimer's or dementia. So long-term care is becoming more prevalent in today's world where people are living longer, healthcare is getting better, which is great. Although because we're living longer, the risk of a long-term care event occurring is much higher. So going into that, what are some ways that we can de-risk our overall financial plan to take care of this large burden, which can be anywhere from $70,000 a year upwards of $100,000, depending on where you live in the United States. Number one is traditional long-term care insurance. This is a use it or lose it type plan whereby I'm putting in premiums every year as long as I live or want to keep the insurance in exchange for leverage on long-term care. If I pass away early, or if I need to access money or want to cancel the plan, I don't have a death benefit, I don't have cash value, not a lot of flexibility, a lot of the control goes to the carrier, which is a big reason we don't like to push for traditional long-term care. For that reason, there's 3 additional options we really look at, really based upon goals on what's important to you: life insurance, long-term care, or if you have any health issues. So if life insurance is still important to you, but long-term care is also important, we look at life insurance with a long-term care or chronic care rider. So that gives you leverage not only for long-term care, but also leverage for life insurance if that's still a need to have some sort of permanent death benefit. After that, we look at hybrid long-term care. So this also has a life insurance component, although not as high as leverage as the other option, but it has much more leverage for long-term care insurance. So if life insurance really isn't a need, but you still like the flexibility of having cash value, having a death benefit, having leverage for long-term care, this is a great solution that has an answer for each of those boxes. And then the final option, which really comes into play if any of those first 3 don't make sense because we can't qualify, it's a newer option coming in this space, which utilizes an annuity chassis. So by utilizing annuity, we don't have nearly as stringent underwriting in order to get approved. So a couple health questions, instantly know yes or no, and we get anywhere from 2 to 3 times leverage on the dollars we put in, all for long-term care. All options pay out tax-free. So essentially, in summation, 4 different options that are out there, which we really don't like to look at the traditional one for the reasons we said before. And that's really what we're here to help with, is to help gauge which of those make sense for your financial plan. Appreciate your time.